Welcome back. I bet you're wondering what you doing. We're making deer jerky. So a few weeks ago, Justin decided that he wanted to try his hand at bow hunting. So he went and got fitted for a bow, and he's been practicing for like the last 2 weeks out in the yard. And one afternoon after getting off work, he decided that he was going to go into his blind and see if he could get anything. And sure enough, he got himself a doe, and I was shocked, but I'm also really proud of him. So we took the deer to get processed, or he took it to get processed, and it really didn't even take long. It was like he took it in Tuesday night and we got it back Friday, so that was pretty quick. But anyway, so we decided that we were just going to try to do like 4 pounds at a time to see how it goes. And right here you can see him adding a little bit of pork to it, because someone had told him, I guess, that adding pork to your deer meat makes it maybe a little less gamey, I guess. I don't know. What do you guys know about that? Any tips? Put it in the comments and let us know. But anyway, I've had some deer jerky before, maybe a few times before, and it was pretty decent. I've had deer steak, and it really isn't my thing. It's a little too gamey for me, so I think maybe jerky for me is probably as far as I'm gonna go, because you can add your own flavor, you know what I mean? And it be like flavored throughout. But we got a few different kinds of seasonings specifically for jerky. And I don't know what this one is. I'll probably show it here in the video somewhere. But whatever it is, it's like the original seasoning of this particular brand. And we ended up buying another one that I'm excited to try, and I think it's like a black pepper garlic flavor. I'm a garlicky gal. I'm one of those people where you use, the salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, like your staples, right? But anyway, right here, Justin's mixing everything together, getting it incorporated before we add in any of the seasonings. The dogs are like itching to get a hold of it. Their noses were going wild. Do you ever see those people, those influencers or whatever, that always hold their hands up to something whenever they're showing the camera to keep it in focus? I was just being funny. But I guess it called for a cup of ice cold water from the recipe that he was following. So I was like, okay. Now, we had already pre-measured the cure and seasoning and went ahead and put it in a shaker bottle just so we didn't have to measure them separately. There it is. And so I'm just going to take that and put it evenly, or as even as I can, over this. And then after that, I add the water and he mixes it up. Today we went to our storage unit where we are keeping everything that we aren't currently using, and we got out a Christmas tree and other Christmas decorations, and we decided that we would just decorate a little bit for the holidays. Some people will say, oh, it's too early to put your Christmas decorations up before Thanksgiving, but I feel like you don't really get to enjoy them for long And I think it looks nice. And my kids like all the lights and everything. So we want to enjoy it as long as we can, I guess. So, yeah, we put them up before Thanksgiving. So what? What are y'all's thoughts on putting up your Christmas decorations and your Christmas trees and all the lights and everything before Thanksgiving? I think it's okay. So after he mixes all of this together, we put it into a container and we allowed it to sit in the refrigerator for like, I believe it was like 4 hours we let it sit. And then after that, then we loaded it into this little meat gun thing that like squirts it out onto the tray in the perfect shape. So that's pretty dope. But yeah, we're going to be making more. And I think we have like 30 pounds of this. So yeah. Also, hey, go follow on our Instagram, the same name as our YouTube channel, and make sure you like and subscribe and leave comments. And as always, thanks for hanging out with us. See you next time.